We recently caught up with poet Gregory Pardlo at a reading he gave at Villanova University.
The girls turning double dutch bob and weave like boxers pulling punches, shadowing each other, sparring across the slack cord, casting parabolas in the air. They whip quick as an infant's pulse, and the jumper, before she enters the winking, nods in time as if she has a notion to share, waiting her chance to speak. But she's anticipating the upbeat, like a band leader, counting off the tune they are about to swing into.
At the age of 46, Pardlo won the 2015 Pulitzer Prize for Poetry, joining the ranks of Sylvia Plath, William Carlos Williams, Gwendolyn Brooks, and Robert Frost. Now, he seems to be in perpetual travel mode, giving readings anywhere from Sri Lanka to his hometown in Willingboro, New Jersey.
The jumper stair steps into midair as if she's jumping rope in low gravity, training for a lunar mission. Airborne a moment long enough to fit a second thought in, she looks caught in the mouth bones of a fish as she flutter floats into motion like a figure in a stack of time-lapse photos thumbed alive. Once inside, the bells tied to her shoestrings rouse the gods who've lain in the dust since the Dutch acquired Manhattan. Going back was really wonderful, and I was so pleasantly surprised, not only at how well received I was, but how much I missed feeling at home. I felt legitimately like I belonged, and I'd forgotten what that felt like. Every place in South Jersey has some resonating memory for me. I was born still and superstitious. I bore an unexpected burden. I gave birth, I gave blessing, I gave rise to suspicion. I was born abandoned outdoors in the heat-shaped air drifting like spirits in old windows. I was born a fraction and a cipher and a ledger entry. I was an index of first lines when I was born.
These days, Pardlo lives in Brooklyn with his family. He has 2 books of poetry under his belt. The second, Digest, was the Pulitzer Prize winner. Despite all the attention he's been getting, he is still on track to earn a graduate degree in nonfiction writing at Columbia University. He plans on publishing a book of essays about the controversial air traffic controller strike of 1981, in which his father, a labor union leader, played a major role. He is the first to admit that the prize has made it a little harder for him to stay focused.
There is a big lure to jump at opportunities right away. But my sense is they'll be there. The world is still going to be there, and I want to do my best to follow through with everything I set out to do before the prize. Wishing well. Outside the Met, a man walks up, sun tweaking the brim sticker on his starter cap, and he says, "Pardon me, old school," he says. "You know, is this a wishing well?" "Yeah, son," I say sideways over my shrug. "Throw your bread on the water." I tighten my chest, wheezy as Rockaway Beach sand, with a pull of faux smoke from my e-cig to cozy the truculence I hotbox alone, and I am at the museum because it is not a bar. Because he appears not to have changed them in days. I eye the heel-chewed hems of his pants and think probably he will ask me for 50 cents any minute now. Wait for it. A smoke or something. Central Park displays the frisking transparency of autumn. Tracing paper sky, leaves like eraser crumbs gum the pavement. As if deciphering celestial script, I squint and purse off toward the roofline of the museum, aloof as he fists 2 pennies from his pockets, mumbling, and then aloud, "My man," he says, "Hey, my man, I'm gonna make a wish for you too." I'm laughing now. "So what, you want me to sign a waiver?" He laughs along. "Ain't say all that," he says, "but you do have to hold my hand. And close your eyes." I make a starless night of my face before he asks, "Are you ready?" "Yeah, dog, I'm ready." "Sure?" "Sure, let's do this." His rough hand in mine inflates like a blood pressure cuff, and I squeeze back as if we are about to step together from the sill of all resentment and timeless toward the dream source of unneeding. The two of us hurtle, sharing the cosmic breast of plenitude, when I hear the coins blink against the surface, and I cough up daylight like I've just been dragged ashore. "See now, you'll never walk alone," he jokes, and is about to hand me back to the day he found me in, like I was a rubber duck, and he says you got to let go. But I feel bottomless, and I know he means well, though I don't believe, and I feel myself shaking my head no, when he means let go his hand.
The New Jersey State Council on the Arts, encouraging excellence and public engagement in the arts since 1966, is proud to co-produce State of the Arts with Stockton University, New Jersey's distinctive public university. Additional support is provided by the Geraldine R. Dodge Foundation.